Welcome back to another episode of Score the Deal. This is Brett here. I know it's been a while since I made some content, so I wanted to put something out there. Appreciate anyone who's liked, comment, subscribed to my video recently. There has been some stuff trickled in, even with my lack of content. But right now, where I am down in my basement area. This is where I keep all of my eBay items. So it's just one storage rack, a simple storage rack I got from I want to say Target for like 60, 80 bucks. Got some of those mail crates. You can get these mail crates for free right from your local USPS location. But what I want to do in this video, I want to talk about a few different things. I want to talk about some items I've recently bought, talk about how seasonal items can work. I want to talk about a pair of shoes that I recently bought, what your guys' opinion on if I should sell them, if I'm going about it the right way, what's kind of the best way to tackle this problem. And then I want to talk about an item that I sold, I made a huge profit on, but did I undercut myself? So I want to talk about three big things. So why don't we dive right into it for a really quick video today. Fortunately for me, there is a thrift store right next to me that puts out absolute bangers all the time. I go there almost exclusively. I go there 5 times a week. I find something almost every single day that I can buy and sell and turn for a profit. And just a quick 20-minute trip on the way to the gym. But one thing I've been focusing on last couple times I've been in the store is starting to collect things that are seasonal items. As we're moving from the winter time to the springtime to the hopefully summertime here real soon here in Michigan, I want to start collecting some of these items that they're trying to clear it out, clear some space in the store. They might be putting out a little bit of a discount or just to kind of clear it out. And it's going to be working out for me because I'm going to store them for a while. I'm going to sell them for a really high profit once time comes around because I have some time to let them sit. So for me, what I've been picking up lately are jackets. And so for me, these jackets, these might not sell right now, but they're going to sell for a good amount of cash later. So for instance, I got brand new with tags Michigan State starter jacket, 15 bucks. This thing probably going to go for 100, 150 bucks during the right season, especially once football time hits. Another jacket I got, a nice Sorel coat right here. This jacket was $825, brand new retail. I'm listing it for about $300. I saw some similar comps during the wintertime. If I have to wait to the winter to sell this thing, I paid $40 for this. If I can turn it into $300, huge, huge win. One other coat I have, a Patagonia coat. Definitely make sure you guys are looking for that Patagonia brand right there. I paid $35 for this coat. This is a $300 to $400 coat new in stores. So this is also probably going to go 200 bucks once everything sells. So keeping those seasonal items and selling them when they hit, if you have some time to store, it's a really good time, especially when you're thinking about holiday items is another thing. Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick, all those things you can pick up periodically, especially once you go to your thrift stores. After that holiday is over, they usually discount everything pretty significantly. Pick those items up. If you have to sit on them for a little bit, if you have some room, it's a really good opportunity to make some future profits for yourself. Listing doesn't have to get too crazy for you either. All I did to make myself fancy is I got myself an empty wardrobe and I basically use this as my backdrop for a lot of things. So here's some of the stuff I've taken pictures of recently. Found a pair of Noble shoes, basically brand new. If you're unfamiliar with this brand, this is a huge bolo. I have these up for $100 right now with several watchers. I paid 20 bucks at a thrift store. Some vintage stuff, vintage Rugrats, got Star Wars VHSs, a Stonks figure. If you know the meme, you know what's up with this, but this is actually a $45 to $50 item right here. But the one I want to focus on are these Jordans. I paid $20 for these Jordans at a thrift store. I do not know if these are real, these are unauthentic. I want to lean towards they're unauthentic, but I'm not sure. I'm not a Jordan expert. So what I did in my listing is I made sure I took pictures of everything. I listed that I bought them at a consignment store. I listed the tags. I list that they could potentially be an unauthentic UA version, but I have them up for a reasonable price as well. I'm not trying to price gouge and I'm willing to take some offers on it. Is that the right way to go about it? If I'm not sure if a pair of shoes is real, is it better not to buy and list it all? Or is it better to just be as transparent as possible just to make sure the buyer knows? Because maybe the buyer doesn't care because I'm trying to be as transparent with it. But is this the right way to go about what I'm doing? I don't know. You let me know down below in the comments. But they're size 12. They're a really cool pair of shoes. I wish they fit me because like me, I don't care if they're real or fake. They look really cool, but I'm a size 10. So unfortunately that doesn't work. The last item I wanted to touch on, though, is a vintage item I bought from a thrift store. I found myself a 1924 Felix the Cat made in Germany toy, pictured right here. So when I saw this toy in the thrift store, I looked it up. I looked up the comps. There was only one comp, and the comp was actually a current auction. And the current auction was right around $200 at the time with 14 hours to go. And that was perfect working condition. Everything was functioning properly. Mine actually wasn't completely working. It was more for a display. It still looked really cool in a 100-year-old toy. So what I did is, just based off the working condition still on bids, I listed it at a $200 price point just to kind of see what was going on. 14 hours later, that other one sold. It sold for close to $400. However, during that $400 time when it was growing from 200 to 400, my item actually sold for $190. So I turned it into $30 to $190 sale, which is absolutely great. But the question is, did I underprice myself? I started to see watchers. I started to see some offers come in. For a vintage item like that that doesn't have any comps, should I have tried asking a lot more? Should I have just put it up for $300, $400 and saw what happened? Or did I do the right thing, turning it into $30 into $190 in just a day? I'm not really sure the best way to go about it, because I mean, profit's profit, and I can go reinvest that money immediately. Because I mean, maybe I would have made $50 more, but I would have had to sit on it an extra month, which is still definitely a good thing to do. But or did I just find the right buyer at the right price? I'm not sure. So what do you guys think when you're finding items that have no comps or maybe very, very little comps? What do you guys typically do? Do you guys put it on an auction? Do you guys ask really high? What's the best way to go about it? But I know there was kind of a variety of video of a few different topics, so let me know below in the comments. Comment about any of the things I talked about. How do you store your stuff? Do you ever buy shoes or items just in general, purses that might be questionable? How do you list those things? And how do you list things that are maybe don't have comps that could be valued at a high profit value? So let me down below in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that down below. Really appreciate it. The kitty also appreciates it as well. But as always, everybody, good times, good finds.